whether you win or lose at this top level of play.
Yeah, that's what it matters when you get this good at the game. Just every little decision matters.
Because you're good at the game. You know.
It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts knowing how good everyone is.
You know, knowledge is power.
Yeah. But I think the better you get, the more frightening it is to go against good players because you know that they will capitalize on every mistake you make. They will crumble you to death. Just have so many options against you.
Definitely, so many options indeed. And speaking of options and punish game, we've got Edgar rocking that Palutena.
Versus Cyro's Roy.
And yes, Cyro's Roy. Very excited. I'm a Roy fan myself, so I'm very partial. We got Vegas versus my main. I don't know who to root for.
All right, I'll root for Vegas. You can root for Roy.
Okay, I will root for Roy indeed, especially with the amazing speed that Roy has and that ceiling, or in that binding blade.
Yeah, Roy's a great character. Lots of power, lots of speed. But Palutena with these combos.
Yeah, look at that. Right there. 2 nairs into up air.
And it's really scary fighting Palutena because you get hit by one part of nair and you know it's going to be followed by another nair, maybe another nair or an up air, and this puts you in disadvantage for so long.
It's very difficult, I feel, as Roy to go against Palutena. Once the Palutena gets the momentum and has not only the invincibility frames on the dash attack and the back air, but also the disjoints with the up air and I believe the nair as well, it's very difficult to get in and clash with the Palutena player. But Cyro's playing pretty well with it and gets the first stock with that up air.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. I think what he's utilizing the most is his ability to challenge Palutena in the air, whether it be with nairs, fairs, bears, because thanks to the fact that most of Palutena's better moves are multi-hit, he can challenge them, and it's worth the trade.
Definitely. And also those grabs as well. Keeping Palutena in the air as well is just very, very strong. But that up air from Edgar will take stock number 1 for Cyro. That's going to be a little confusing for me because you're Cyro,
yeah,
and then he's Cyro.
I actually had a conversation with him over dinner about this once.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was kind of like, what are you doing? Why are you Cyro when I'm Cyro?
Who's the superior Iro?
Oh, actually, we did a money match and he won, so
we
already know the answer.
All right, we'll see your new name next week.
Yeah.
All right, look at those great nairs. I like seeing the nair come out. And it's also a lot of percentage too. I think it's like 15% if you get both hits. Extremely strong indeed, and that is also extremely strong too. The jab to forward air, it's almost every single time guaranteed.
It's such a good option. Killing from jab at around 90, 100, that's a great option right there.
Definitely.
That was a nice tech too.
He had to have done it because I don't think he would have been able to make it back otherwise.
Yeah, taking multi-hits isn't always the easiest thing ever, so.
One thing that I feel though is difficult with Roy when he does have to recover is the fact that the Blazer can only go so far, and it's most likely going to be a vertical movement upwards. But that back throw from Edgar will take out the stock. We're back to a even game again.
Yeah, pretty much even. 4% is nothing for either of these characters. Ooh, Edgar dropping a pretty important combo right there. That could have led to a lot of damage.
Definitely, especially in the early game. I've known to see Edgar get, 50% off of one combo. And that was a pretty good spike there from Edgar to stop the momentum that Cyro had.
Yeah, these guys are just going back and forth, though. There's not too much of a lead to be had by either of these players right now.
If anything, with like percentages, I would say the lead would be with Cyro because he is a little bit heavier than Edgar, but other than that,
I would say that alongside the fact that he kills a lot earlier than Palutena does.
Definitely. I mean, one forward smash will take Edgar's stock at the edge.
Yeah, but Edgar's doing a great job of just staying away from Cyro, keeping him towards the ledge, just kind of playing his game.
Oh no, that is it.
That was a great explosive flame.
What were you saying?
Edgar is doing a great job of keeping Cyro off stage, in the corners, and basically just playing a game where he forced Cyro to approach him and punished him 4-hit. And then when he was in the air, as you saw, explosive flame.
I mean, also, to be fair, those explosive flames, if he did go before those last two, did not connect. So it was kind of maybe a mind game there because I wasn't expecting to see that second explosive flame come out from him, but it definitely paid off for him. Cyro didn't edge guard or didn't spot dodge, air dodge it, and lost the game because of it.
That's a tricky situation because let's say you air dodge that explosive flame.
Yeah.
Edgar is then free to attack you with a bear, a dash attack,
Right.
a smash if he feels confident about it. And it's a very difficult position for Roy to be in right there. If he had a jump, maybe you could have jumped over it, but since he didn't.
Yeah, definitely a catch-22. Couldn't agree with you more. I had to play a Palutena yesterday, and it was not Edgar, but a Palutena, and it was just very, very difficult. I appreciate the counter there from Edgar because sometimes the laser will go through the platform and will hit the opponent. So if he was able to get that counter, that would have been the stock for Cyro.
Does it hit under ledge though?
It does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know that.
Oh, you mean like Edgar's counter?
Yeah.
I believe so, because I got countered by it once, but I was a little bit higher than that. Oh my goodness, that was a wonderful back air from Cyro to take that first stock.
I think you just hit Cyro right there.
Shut up. I always get the people in Twitch chat. I always call Ness's PK Flash, PK Cross.
I'll just get all the PKs mixed up.
I get my PKs and my P-toes mixed up. I'm interested to see what Cyro's trying to go for with the upwards variant of that Dancing Blade. Maybe he's trying to go for just getting Edgar above him and trying to force his landing options.
That's actually a very good situation for Roy to be in when he does upwards. What is it called? Burning Blade?
Dancing Blade.
Dancing Blade, yeah. Because he can run under the opponent and shield if he thinks he's going to attack. He can just up smash, forward smash, maybe do an aerial, and it leaves him so many options.
Yeah, that was unfortunate that that Dancing Blade with the neutral variant was at the center, but a great back air will take the stock anyways. And now, Cyro has a one-stock lead.
Yeah, a complete stock lead. So Edgar's going to have to work very hard to make that up.
Yep. Good nair to forward air. Those great combos at the early game, good for both players. Another jab to forward air. Potential 0 to death situation here for Cyro. Unfortunate. Commentator's curse.
Yeah. You just had to say something.
I just had to say something for my boy Roy. He's rocking the golden skin too. My favorite skin out of the bunch, I'd say. I don't think I have a color per se, but definitely like I enjoy playing the. Oh, that was the smash attack right there.
I definitely feel like yellow and green are my least favorite colors for Roy.
I feel. All right, got the nair coming out from Edgar. Attempted to get a combo going. Oh, weak hit of that back air. And an
Unfortunate.
SD from Edgar. Just maybe missing that momentum there.
Yeah, well, even if he didn't SD, he was a full stock down at 150%. Not exactly the best position to be.
You know, he just needed some of that divine intervention.
I mean, maybe it was a choice of his. Maybe he was like, you know what, I'm just going to end this match.
Yeah,
Move on.
You don't get to
Think
lose
about-
this stock.
Yeah, think about the future.
You don't get to take this stock. It's my stock to take.
I just noticed we have a lot of trophies for this tournament.
Yeah, some amazing trophies there. Shout outs to not only the beautiful trophies, but the Smash Champion belt that we've got as well. One of these players is going to be rocking that out of here today. It's beautiful. Have you seen it up close?
I have seen it. Everything's amazing.
It's beautiful. And Battlefield is the stage for this game number 3.
I like this pick. I feel like Edgar does very well with platforms, whether it be sharking them, comboing off of them. Like Battlefield is a great stage for Palutena.
Oh, I definitely expect to see some nair into nair into nair into nair.
It's maybe up air. That almost killed at like 60%. That's
yeah,
crazy.
it will kill extremely early, that neutral variant of Dancing Blade. And that's another thing about Roy, is all of his moves, even the ones that you don't necessarily see all the time, have their potential and have their ability to work really well for him.
I feel like most of Roy's moves just kill very early.
They do. You have just so many options.
Cyro's game plan right now seems to just be stay grounded, poke at Edgar, run back and forth, and it's catching Edgar off guard. I think he's expecting more movement or options coming from Cyro. If it's not coming out, doesn't really know how to capitalize on the movements that he's making.
No, not really. I mean, there's not really a lot of Roys that he gets to play in the Vegas Smash scene, so there might be a little bit of character misknowledge there as well. But, I mean, he is trying to bring it back. 90% is fairly good. If he's able to get Cyro off stage, he will definitely take the stock early if he gets that edge guard. So,
yeah, that's all he needs.
Oh.
He knows that Roy's weakness is off stage. And if he can abuse that, they can definitely take him for the stock.
another nice back air from Cyro to take stock number 1.
That was a sour spot bear too. That was very strong for a sour spot.
It is, but you know, it's Roy. He's been low to mid tier for so long, he deserves it. But, oh, he gets it with the explosive flame. I was surprised that that forward smash didn't take the stock.
Yeah, that was like the very tip of the wing, so it didn't do too much damage.
Yeah.
Not too much knockback, you know.
I don't think that Cyro had really any option other than that. That was pretty much a guaranteed kill for Edgar right there.
Cyro seems to be doing a great job of getting himself momentum against Edgar. Whether
Another nice grab. You were saying momentum?
yeah, Cyro usually has the momentum against Edgar. Anytime Edgar has it, it's because he gets Cyro off stage just like this.
That might be it.
I almost have the feeling that back air wasn't necessary.
You know,
Just in case.
just in case.
Just to make sure.
You wanna win. It would have been a different story if you lost his stock because of it, but he didn't, so.
Yeah, that stage fight could have been nasty.
Definitely, indeed. But it's also very hard. Once you commit with Roy, once you commit to that down air, it's over. If you're too far, if you're too low, and I think Cyro was too low at that point.
True.
But it didn't matter. We got another nice back air from him to even out the stock scores. We've got an even game again. Edgar just trying to find a way into Roy's just pretty, not impenetrable, but very defensive shield that he has brought up. When Edgar tries to approach, it's feels like it's extremely difficult for Edgar to get in. Every single percentage of damage that Edgar puts onto Cyro feels like it's just such a task.
Yeah, these neutral exchanges seem very rough for them. They seem to both be having a good time catching each other out of the air. But when it comes to the ground battles, like them boxing each other out, they're having a hard time actually touching each other, whether it be they're shielding everything, spot dodging everything.
I appreciate the Flare Blades trying to go for that 2-frame, but we're at an even game again. Oh, he tried to go for it, tried to wait to see if Edgar would take off his shield. Didn't that time it, but was able to make it back. Back air is going to get hit. Explosive Flame's not going to connect.
Yeah, I think that's the situation Edgar wants. He just wants to focus on getting Cyro off stage over and over and over. I almost feel like he should go off stage himself just to make sure that
That's it. That was it. He got it with the air dodge, or with the spot dodge. Oh my goodness. Great stuff. That dancing blade is so very, very strong.
So scary.
From Roy. And if you air dodge it, if you spot dodge it when you're landing, it like, you're dead at that point because you will get hit by the last 2 hits.
Yeah, not much you can do about it.
No.
Also, if, let's say you fall out of the dancing blade, like, and you air dodge, he can just do it again, and you're dead. And it's kind of just an unfortunate situation for you.
Well, I mean, there is a little bit of lag on it.